The Last Duel, is it good? Is it bad? Should you go? Should you not? Find out today. Hi, how you doing today, Movie Nation? It's Just Jesse. Hope you're having a good day. And today, yes, guys, The Last Duel, we are going to go at AMC Niles 12 at 12 o'clock. Not at IMAX, not at Dolby, just regular format today. Stick around towards the end because we are going to reveal it, guys. The Last Duel, we are going to leave AMC Niles 12. So we got The Last Duel, stars Adam Driver, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Jodie Comer. These are actors and actresses that I've grown to love than other movies, just like Jodie Comer's Free Guy, Matt Damon Stillwater, Ben Affleck obviously is the Batman, and Adam Driver is Star Wars. So going into this movie, I had no idea what it was gonna be about. And to be honest with you guys, I don't really like Dungeons, Dragons. I mean, I like Skyrim, but I do not like Witcher or Gladiator movies, or I've never watched Game of Thrones. But even so, I feel like if you do like Witcher, Skyrim, Gladiator movies, as well as Game of Thrones, this is right up your alley. So what is The Last Duel? The Last Duel takes place in Paris in the 1300s. It's like more of medieval time. Castles, dungeons, big open landscapes, gladiators, all that cool stuff. Now, the movie starts with a pullback. There's a 4-minute video on YouTube where Matt Damon's character and Adam Driver's, they're about to attack each other. Like, oh! So you find it on YouTube. However, after that scene, it comes back to the beginning. So now it's like, oh my gosh, you're gonna do that pullback. The movie's broken up into 3 chapters. The 3 main storylines intertwine with each other, but as well as every single one of them has new perspective and dynamics and dialogue and extra added scenes in the same set pieces in the movie that we get to revisit. So for example, chapter 1 starts Matt Damon as Gene. Now, out of the 3, so it's chapter 1 Matt Damon's, chapter 2 is Adam Driver, which is Jacques, and chapter 3 is Jodie Comer's as Marguerite. Sorry if I'm not saying that name right, I do apologize. So chapter 1, Matt Damon's character, he saves Adam Driver's character, but most of it is mostly dramatic dialogue. Yes, there is some great battles, but those are very few far between. I feel like the greatest battle was at the end, and then in the beginning there's only like 2 of them or 3 of them, and it's bloody, it's gory. I wish we'd seen more of that, but it was mostly dialogue, dramatic, central. So Matt Damon, I felt like Gene's character, out of the whole 3 characters, I feel like he's the most loneliest. Yes, he has some intertwining with his new wife, Jodie Comer, his mother, but most of the movie is like with his ego himself. He got denied rights because his father passed away, and he wants to be king or captain, and the land doesn't give it to him, so he has a lot of rebuttals and butting heads, the other cast of the characters of the movie. But basically, I feel like his chapter was very personal. We do see like glimpses of how it was like glossing over his relationship, but then we see in other chapters that it wasn't all the case. Chapter 2 starts Adam Driver as Jacques. Now, the thing I like about Adam Driver's character in this movie, in chapter 2, you really get to see like the connection between him and Ben Affleck characters as King Charles. King Charles, Ben Affleck, and Adam Driver, I feel like chapter 2 is mostly based on them, their connection with each other. Like he's telling him like, you shouldn't do this, and I feel like that dynamic of chapter 2 was Adam Driver. Yes, he was great with Matt Damon's character, and like they were friends, but it mostly centers around him and his decisions. Like, whoa, like I want his wife. Adam Driver's character, most of the thing that I found compelling was with King Charles, with Ben Affleck's character, because you gotta really see like the intermediate, their conversations, what he was thinking, the extra dialogue when he meets Jodie Comer's Marguerite. I think I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry. You get to see the extra dialogue scenes when he starts to meet her, starts talking to her. He's charming, and it's great because in his eyes, he's justified for what he has done, which I am not going to spoil it for you unless you read between the lines of the trailer. But there is something going on because the overarching thing about this movie is friendship, loss, betrayal, trust, faith, and ownership and kingship, like captains, you know? All right, so chapter 3, Jodie Comer, Marguerite. I feel like for her, this is the truth, and I like how the movie said the truth because there's different truths. And one of the side notes is Matt Damon's character, his mother, Gene's mother, she says, the truth does not matter. There's only the power of men. And I just so ingrained into that because it's kind of heartbreaking to see like women in this type of age. Yes, I get it that it was history and it's based on true events, but I don't know. I was like, damn, like they're just like arranged marriages. They're just helping the men to like clean, and like you see that now in this society, it's very different because it's like so bizarre. I feel like for Jodie Comer's character, it is the truth, and you get to see exactly like what she was feeling during the incident or the negative stuff. You also get to see like how she was feeling and thinking, especially girl time, because she does have other friends, and like yeah, there's some snippets there that are intertwined with the ending, and like the truth is very scary because it's like, I don't want to ruin anything away, but the girl time that she has with her other friends is very remarkable because it's cool to see that like in a movie. Like I get it, like we could see it in books, but like knowing that she had that screen time with her other actresses, like girl time, is really amusing because it's like, okay, they're talking stuff, they're gossiping, you know, they're being girl stuff, which is cool, buying dresses. I thought that was an added touch. Okay, so let's get to the overarching theme of the movie. I felt like it was a missed opportunity to not be seen in IMAX. I don't know why, because I just like all the sounds, all the cinematography, the landscapes, the castles, the score, everything about it, especially the winter aesthetic when they're breathing, the armor, like the coldness, like you can feel it. And I feel like it was a missed opportunity for IMAX because they could have blown that out bigger and better for us as a sound. Like, and now all these 3 chapters are accumulated to the one final Last Duel scene. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I was really expecting a lot of battles. That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, a lot of battles. The Last Duel, the quality is top notch. However, the quantity is not. So it is a short battle, and I thought it was gonna be like 30 minutes. minutes, but it really wasn't. If I really had to time it, maybe it was like less than 20, maybe 15. And I'm just like, damn, yes, the quality is there. But all those 3 chapters and those little battles in between in their pasts, in their history, the way they're telling the story, it culminates to that big battle. And that big battle is everything. It's action, it's bloody, it's gory. They have some good dialogue moments with Matt Damon's character, Adam Driver's like, you should have, you know, and Jodie Comer is there. And then, but one thing too, I don't really like the king, the big king. Like, I felt like he was a kid in a toyland. Like, I don't know if that was really in real life, but it's just like, he just wanted to see people die. I'm like, damn, bro, like, you don't have like respect for like other people. Like, I wouldn't want to see someone die. Like, he was just like, ah, like, he kill him. And I'm like, dude, like, no, like, maybe that was the wave back then, but seeing that now, I'm just like, like, I don't know, he just felt like a little kid in a toyland. You know, his wife didn't even want to take his hand during the duel. So I don't know, I love the cinematography, the perspectives. Yes, it can be a little bit repetitive and redundant because we do see the same scenes and the same set pieces. The only thing that changes in the chapters is like new dialogue, new action moments, new scenes, new dialogue moments that the characters portray with each other and with themselves. So we do get to see the same scenes, the incident scene, which I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to ruin spoilers. We do get multiple of those, the multiple trusts, the multiple ways that people view the scene in their eyes. So someone could be like really good and someone could be really bad. Like say bad words, like Matt Damon's character, for example, when he's leading up to war, he's like, I miss you, baby. And she says, I love you, I miss you too. But when it's her turn, she doesn't say it back. So I'm like, that's very intriguing. Yeah, I get it, it's repetitive, but, and it really sucks that it's kind of like that, but hey, you know, they have to do something with like the storytelling. Although I do like it because if you played The Last of Us 2, it's all about perspective. Sometimes it's like the action builds up, then it goes to chapter 2, and then it goes to build up again. A lot of people didn't like that in The Last of Us Part 2. You might not like it here, but trust me, it doesn't replay all the same scene. It's just like climbing up with different perspectives. The actors and actresses, they do great in the roles. I really love them in the roles. I have nothing moral about that. Some of the movie is too dark though. I get it that they didn't have electricity back then, but like some of the lights, like especially when I was in AMC theaters, like the light was just shining. I was like, whoa. So it's not the movie's fault. It's just when it's like snowy and like sunny, great. But whenever they're inside, they only had candles because they didn't have electricity back then. So I was like, okay, you know, that's fine. Some of the pacing can be drawn out though. Like some of the scenes, they could have cut it out because we already seen that, and I get it. New perspective, new dialogue. I get it. I don't mind long movies, but sometimes the pacing is like, okay, hurry up, like come on. You know, I wish that battle scene was really longer. Like, I'm sorry, but I really would. I just, the pacing is a little bit slow. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so long. Maybe it was just my anxiety, but maybe they could have tightened it just a little bit, but I get it, you know? Yeah, guys, overall, I do feel from this movie, 1300s, like the vibe, the aesthetic, the sound, the cinematography, the score, the landscape. Overall, I do feel it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is probably not my type of movie, but I will say it's an okay movie. It's all right. However, I want to dupe in mind, just because I'm saying it's okay, it's all right, based on what I just told you, I told you up front that this isn't really geared towards me. To be honest with you, the only thing that, like, I see a lot of movies, I love them, but the thing that really sold me this was Adam Driver, Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Jodie Comer. Those 4 of them, I was like, boom, I have to go see this. Even if it was different actors and actresses, I would have still gone, but I think that was the most telling to me. Like, yes, I had a great time, I had a good time, but would this be a movie that I would rewatch again? Probably not. Probably not. I'm so sorry. I know a lot of people are into that, and if you are, then like I said, if you like Witcher, Game of Thrones, Gladiator, all that great stuff, Skyrim, then this is right up your alley. I do like Skyrim, but I do not like Witcher, and I don't like Gladiator more. But still, it's an alright movie. It's okay. At least for me personally. You might have a different opinion because you might connect with like castles. I do find that interesting, but just not all of it. I mean, like I said, the actor and actresses really sold. But honestly, guys, that's gonna be everything for me today. Hope you have a great day, and let me know if you ever need anything. If you haven't already, please hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Maybe consider subscribing because I send out a video every week until I can do more for YouTube, like until it's my full-time career. Alright guys, take care.